Educational session, we have our presenter Amritha, and the title of our educational session is The Art of Leadership. The educational speaker has been in Toastmasters since 2023 and has had the privilege of serving in several XCOM roles, which have strengthened her leadership, communication, and teamwork. Professionally, she is an entrepreneur with a background in textile industry. She is also internationally certified yoga instructor, yoga therapist, and wellness coach, conducting regular yoga sessions with a special focus on women's health, fitness, and holistic well-being. An voracious learner, constantly seeks opportunities to grow, inspire others, and make a meaningful impact through her leadership. Toastmaster Amritha, our educational speaker, I welcome you to this meeting and hand over the mic to you.
She is muted. Toastmaster Amritha is muted.
Now, am I audible and visible? Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sarah, for this wonderful and elaborate introduction about me. I'm not a person in the news. I'm just a small, petite person, just share my knowledge with you all. Before that, I don't want to keep this session like a lecture. I want all to be very much interactive and engaging to make the session little interesting. Start with this. How many of you are Tala fans here? Raise your hand. 1, 2, and 3. Wonderful. How many of you are Talabadi fans? Tala and Talabadi fans. Wonderful. How much you love Chennai Tamil Toastmasters Club? Show the emojis. Give the reactions. That's great to know. Give me a big round of applause to start the session with a great same energy. Thank you all. Thank you. To start off with, let me introduce myself little deeply. I'm Toastmaster Amritha. I'm a national level Coco player and I fondly called as a not out player because I cannot be eliminated so fast. Everyone adored me and I am consistent, reliable and stood for my team whenever they need stability. I was there behind every match and I was the one of the best player of the team. Even though I did not experience one thing. Any guesses what is that? I never been a captain. I never enjoyed the essence of leadership. Even though I worked really hard, I was behind the matches. I was consistent holding the team together. I never been enjoyed the essence of leadership. At that time, I didn't felt it a big deal because doing our performance silently is enough. That's what as a child would be feel. But in my inner mind, I was thinking being valuable is not same as being visible. On the other hand, I'm an event manager. From childhood, I conducted lot of events in my school, colleges, later on in my community. Even before 5 years, I conducted a big, grand event in my community gathering thousands of people. That was a great success and all the organizers were happy, sponsors were delighted and it was an exciting moment and we were expecting that one thing. A reporter from the Times of India walked up to me for an interview. He smiled and asked, just, how can you manage to conduct this big successful event? And can you share some of the tips for the upcoming organizers? Can you believe? I was not able to utter even a single word. I was awkwardly smiling, and one of the members from my team, she was giving the answers for all the questions. I went home smiling outside, but devastated, broken inside. For almost some of the weeks, I was thinking why I have not spoken on that day, why I have not raised my voice and gave my suggestions. That was running on my mind, echoing on my mind, and I stopped going for the public events, avoiding the celebrations, and went into the shell for some of the years. Do you know the twist or the turning point of this one? I started seeing my reflection on the mirror. Any guesses? What is this reflection? My daughter. She started hesitating to take up the leadership, and when I pushed her, sometimes she took the leadership, sometimes she was refused. As a mom, I was supposed to encourage and push her, but it did not happen because even I had not found my own voice. I started thinking about it very deeply at that time. I was analyzing, have you seen in a small family, even 7-year-old girl teaching her younger brother and also counting the whistle in the cooker and switch off the stove on time. Girls and women are practiced from childhood to do the multitasking. But we hesitate to come out of it when we are able to consider the decisions in the family, taking the financial issues, handling everybody at the same time. We hesitate to come forward and enhance our talent. Can you all think for a minute, what is your strength? What you are good at? I started thinking about that. My strength was fitness and inclusivity. At that time, when I thought about moving forward, I got this magic game changer of my life, Toastmaster. I walked into the Toastmaster not to become the leader or to become the title, just to get the confidence. I said yes for every opportunity. I embarked my journey as Sergeant at Arms in ExCom, then became a treasurer, secretary, vice president public relation, president, immediate past president, and also I extended my wings to the other external teams and become as a OTP chair, conference chair, club mentor, club sponsor, and I got a best performer badge. When I had a campaign to become a president, I promised to the members, when you make me as a president, we will get this, we will try to achieve this Golden Gavel Award. Do you know what worked out beautifully? Every member volunteered. Everyone came forward and owned the goal. Everyone went into the leadership mode. At that time, I understood leaders don't create followers. Leaders create more leaders. When I was coming back from the meeting, I was thinking about that day when I stood without giving even a one word to that reporter. Do you think that fear disappeared? No, still fear is there. But I stopped I stopped waiting to become confident. Confidence does not come before actions. Confidence comes because of action. I started to learn yoga and become an internationally certified yoga trainer, therapist, and wellness coach, conducting the special session for women, health, holistic wellness. Many of them ask, why women wellness? Any thoughts about it? Why I'm into this women wellness alone? You can speak and look, that will be better otherwise.
They are the pillar of the family.
They are the pillar of the family. Yes, wonderful.
Because they are the multitaskers, so obviously they need a fitness.
They are multitaskers like Shakti, different hands. Very good, very
Because it
good
is
answer
most
from
ignored.
gentlemen. Pardon?
Because it is most ignored.
Most ignored. Because when I say any women, they say they think about the family wellness. They will not prioritize their health and fitness. So when I can change one woman health to sleep well, to come out of the stress, to handle their hormonal imbalance, that makes my day. I'm also an entrepreneur from the textile background. Initially, I was just sitting during the discussion watching my team to speak to the buyer. But now I'm very much confident to crack the deal, negotiate with the buyers, and grab that opportunity. When someone asks me what is the element to bring the leadership within out, I say believe, belong, and become. Believe in yourself before world believes in you. Belong. Belong to the fraternity. Be inclusive. Become. Become to be a leader. Leadership is not a destination. It is a lifelong journey. When I meet the same reporter again, if he has the same question, today I may say, do you want the reply in 1 minute or 5? Now my daughter stopped looking at my image. She is seeing her mother as a confident speaker and coming up, learning the skill in leadership. Even now she is there in this online meeting to see her mom how she is speaking. So that gives her push not to see my reflection or shadow. She will be on her own as a leader. When women talk about the children, of course they will get emotion. Understand? Okay. Finally, the leadership is not about bringing the loudest voice. It is about the courage to bring your own voice. Even now, if you have something that fears you the most, think it once again, because that may be the opportunity to bring out the leadership within you. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. If there is any question or thing about leadership or any struggles, women health on the special Women's Day, I am ready to support you if I can. Kindly let me know.
Hi, it was a beautiful session, Toastmaster Amrita. Can I ask one question if I have the time?
Yes.
The timer didn't show any color lights, so
Yeah.
I think I can raise the question. Since you're in the Toastmasters fraternity, as since you said talked about leadership, particularly in an XCOM group, XCOM meeting. Simple thing is sometimes when we call for the XCOM meeting to have an XCOM meeting to discuss about things, people opt for different days, different timing. It is very difficult to have a common time and day for them to meet And being a leader, particularly as a president who is supposed to bring all of them together and make them feel that we are all one and get into the decision and finalize it, which is a very difficult thing in my perspective. So, how do you think that we can handle all these different leaders from different perspectives? They have different ideals. Some are working, some are not working. So, to make them come on one page, what is that we need to do? Any ideas, any suggestions that I can imply?
Every XCOM team face this difficulty because we are in a different field, different mindset, especially in the community club. If it is a corporate club, they may be having the same time schedule. But most of the time we plan like giving a voting at the group and find out which will be the flexible time. Especially first 4 members should be available, like president, vice presidents, all the 3 vice presidents, because they are majorly taking the decisions. But once in a month, we join together in a cafe for a coffee or tea, and we will meet there and discuss about it. If there is any discussion in the meeting, which will be posted in the group, so other members also will understand what is happening, they will be on the same page. All these things we'll do to make everyone connected, and sometimes we will plan like going prior, half an hour prior to the meeting, all the XCOM members, that will be possible. So we stay there and discuss about, take the meeting, that will also work. Can think about this option. If it is early closing meeting, you can have it at the end of the meeting, wait for 30 minutes and you can conduct the meeting. Everything depends on this, because anyway 1 or 2 members will be missing, but we have to, generally we have celebrations to combine the family together. Like that we have to conduct some chat, something, a snacks party or something, we can meet and discuss about it. That will work. In that way they will see the face value, not about our position in the XCOM. It is more connection that makes them to come, that makes them not to say no. So that you can build so that they will come for the meeting regularly. Thank you for this wonderful question.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amrita.
Thank you. Anything else?
Can I have one question?
Yeah, please. We have time, please.
Yeah. During your session, you mentioned a leader is one who creates more leaders. In other words, not followers. But in the
Yes.
current scenario, this is not a valid statement. Unless you have a follower, nobody will recognize you as a leader. Take for instance in the Toastmasters. We have out of 16 leaders are there out of 17. There is nobody to give speeches, nobody to take up any minor roles. Then there is no use in being only a leader. So we need followers also. This
No,
is
not
my
exactly.
interpretation.
Thank you. Thank you for this question. Actually, what I meant is we have different opportunities in Toastmasters. In our club, generally, if I talk about my club, we have different events. So every event will become one people as a leader. When they are not active as a member, we make them as a leader for that event. So they will lead the whole team. If it is for the external meeting, when I was the president, almost 20 members have come out of our club and they participated in the external team meetings as a sergeant at arms, as a TMOD, whatever it is. We also conducted some of the tall tale contests. So the contest master, everything is distributed. It should be distributed because we are coming here to get the exposure. Everybody are with the same, investing same money and spending the same time. It is, if it is a corporate office, it is entirely different because they will have that how the promotions and other things, they will not come forward like that. As a community club, generally there won't be anything. So even though I am a president, I will take sergeant at arms role in the external meeting, even in our club meeting. It is not like I have been a president, I cannot take up this role. So we have to function like that. We should set an example like that. One of the thing, if you bring one of the member from who is not active in that club, if you give the responsibility, you are going to lead this, I will be behind you. So we have to support them, otherwise it is not possible. If we support them, they will become a leader, they will understand the essence of leadership. In that way, everybody can become a leader with a different attributes and different thing. Some people may be a good organizer in the place. Some people can organize before the meeting. Some can be best on the stage. So according to that, they will come forward and become the leader. That is what I meant. Generally, I believe in that. The attribute should be different and they can be the leader in their own circle or their own bandwidth. Thank you. Anything else?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Actually, this is wonderful exposure for me too. This is my only second education session, I believe. So anyway, thank you so much. Hope I helped. I support. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sara.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Amritha, for the educational session. So our newsroom has fact-checked today's educational session, and we are happy to report that every leadership tip shared here has passed with flying colors. Thank you for the engaging and thought-provoking presentation. And we have an update that our speaker